Can this smartwatch replace your wallet, your therapist, and your gym membership? I've tested it for a whole year to find out just that. It's 2024 and let's be honest, we've all got a little bit less money in our pockets at the moment, so the latest tech might not be quite as appealing as it once was. So we're going to do a deep dive into the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro and its features and see if it could actually be a better purchase over the new Galaxy Watch 6 in 2024. And we're going to kick things off with just that. So the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro and 6, basically the Miley Cyrus and Taylor Swift of the smartwatch world at the moment. One sleek and sophisticated and the other surprises you with random twerking features. Not really, although maybe it should. So the Watch 5 Pro, it rocks a rugged titanium build with a scratch resistant sapphire crystal display. Think adventurer type vibes here. The Watch 6 however, sleeker and lighter with a stainless steel casing and Gorilla Glass DX+. Polished and sophisticated, it screams city vibes. Moving briefly onto the battery life, the Watch 5 Pro boasts a massive 590 mAh battery, easily lasting 2 to 3 days on a single charge, even with workouts enabled. Battery anxiety is completely gone with the Watch 5 in my opinion. The Watch 6 however, surprisingly, comes in with a smaller 425 mAh battery or 450 mAh batteries for the larger size battery. Expect a typical smartwatch experience, good but needing daily charging. Moving on to the health features, there's not too much difference. The Watch 5 Pro did introduce the cool BIA sensor for in-depth body composition analysis, muscle mass, body fat, water percentage, etc. Ideal for fitness enthusiasts. The Watch 6 has more refined SpO2 and ECG sensors for blood oxygen and heart rhythm monitoring, more for general health awareness, but ultimately has all the same features as the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. Other differentiators to consider, the Watch 5 Pro features the unique track back function to navigate back on your explored routes, so perfect for hikers and explorers. The Watch 6 however packs a faster Xenos W930 processor and slightly larger screen. Smoothness and visuals might matter to some tech lovers here, and I have to say from personal experience the Watch 5 Pro is not slow by any means, but there is the odd stutter which makes me think a faster processor might have been handy here. So which should you choose? It depends. If you prioritize durability, long battery life and advanced health tracking, the Watch 5 Pro is your champion. Think outdoor adventures and meticulous fitness goals. For sleeker looks, faster performance and broader health monitoring, the Watch 6 does take the crown in this area. Urban lifestyle and general health awareness are its domain. Ultimately though, choose the watch that aligns with your needs and personality. You can't go wrong with either option, but let's continue on and deep dive into the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro a little more to see if I can persuade you to go for the cheaper option this year. And let's start with the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro battery life in a little bit more detail. As mentioned on paper, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro reaches 2 to 3 days of battery life with its 590 mAh battery, and I can say from over a year of usage, this is true and still holds up really well. On the lighter usage weeks, I've even managed to push it to 4 days of battery life. It's of course important to note that actual battery life will vary depending on several factors, including how heavily you use the watch, the screen brightness, and enabled features like GPS and always on display. However, in general, the 590 mAh battery of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is one of its strongest selling points, offering significantly longer battery than most other smartwatches currently on the market, including the newer Galaxy Watch 6. Moving on to some other frequently asked questions, does the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro feature ECG and SpO2 monitoring? So yes, both ECG and SpO2 sensors are built into the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, allowing you to monitor your heart rhythm and blood oxygens directly on your wrist. This provides valuable insights into your overall health and can be helpful for managing conditions like arrhythmia or sleep apnea. Following from this, can the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro take your blood pressure? Again, absolutely, although it's not quite as simple as using the ECG and SpO2 features, you do need to get an actual blood pressure machine to calibrate it, but more than likely the sort of people who are going to be wanting to use this feature probably already have one of those lying around the house. Next commonly asked question, what is the difference between the Galaxy Watch 5 and the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro? Let's start with the build and the design. The Watch 5 aluminium casing Gorilla Glass DX display comes in 40mm and 44mm sizes, and it has a bit of a sportier look. The Watch 5 Pro titanium casing sapphire crystal display only comes in a 45mm size, so slightly larger than the normal Galaxy Watch 5, and it has a more rugged premium look. Moving on to the battery life, the battery life is the big kicker here. The Watch 5 has up to 40 hours battery life for the 40mm version or 50 hours for the 44mm version, whilst the Watch 5 Pro can last up to 80 hours of battery life, significantly longer lasting than the model below and tried and tested by myself for over a year. In terms of advanced features, when it comes to advanced features, the Watch 5 doesn't have any notable exclusive advanced features, whilst the Watch 5 Pro features the BIA sensor for advanced body composition analysis, muscle mass, body fat, water percentage, etc., and trackback navigation to retrace your steps on hikes and explorations, as we mentioned earlier. When it comes to price, the Galaxy Watch 5 is obviously a little bit cheaper than the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, and I have popped links down in the description, so whenever you're watching this video, you can check out the latest prices. There are a couple of other differences to consider, one of them being the Galaxy Watch 5 actually comes in several different color options, whilst the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro just comes in the one. The Galaxy Watch 5 also does come with a slightly brighter display if that's something that's important to you. So which one should you choose out of the two? Well, it completely depends on what you need. Choose the Galaxy Watch 5 if you prefer a sportier design, want a wide range of color options, and you want a bit of a tighter budget. Choose the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro if you prioritize durability, battery life, advanced health features like BIA and trackback, and prefer a more premium and sturdy build. Moving on, you might be interested to know whether or not the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro comes with Google Assistant. Can you finally escape the clutches of Bixby on the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro? The answer is, of course, okay Google, thank goodness. Yes, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro does have Google Assistant just like the standard Galaxy Watch 5. Both watches run on the Wear OS platform, which integrates Google Assistant as an optional virtual assistant alongside Samsung's Bixby. You can access the Google Assistant on the Watch 5 Pro in two different ways. By double pressing the home button, if you set Google Assistant as a default, double pressing the home button will trigger it instantly. The second way, by saying, "Hey Google." This wake word can be enabled in the Google Assistant settings on your watch. By default though, the watch will come with Bixby, but you can disable that if you so desire, and to be honest, I definitely recommend you do. Moving on, can you swim with the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, and is it waterproof? Absolutely, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is built for an active lifestyle and can definitely be used while swimming. It boasts a very impressive water resistance, an IP68 rating to be specific. This guarantees protection against dust and immersion in water up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. You can easily shower, wash your hands, and even go for a swim without worry, but it also comes with 5 ATM rating. This means that the watch can withstand water pressure equivalent to a depth of 50 meters, so you can go scuba diving and enjoy light water activities in shallow depths with confidence. Some additional points on this though, whilst the Galaxy Watch 5 is water resistant, it is still recommended to rinse it with fresh water and dry it thoroughly after exposure to seawater or chlorine. You need to avoid pressing any buttons, of course, and trying to operate the touchscreen whilst underwater, as this could obviously potentially damage the smartwatch. Next up, you might be interested to know whether or not you can pair your Galaxy Watch 5 Pro with an iPhone. So pairing your Galaxy Watch 5 Pro with an iPhone is a bit like sipping tea with a spork. It's technically functional, but definitely weird. The answer though, you can definitely pair the Watch 5 Pro with an iPhone using third-party apps like the Galaxy Wearable for the Galaxy Watch or Notify for the Galaxy Watch as well. Advanced features like ECG, SpO2 and fall detection won't work due to incompatibility with Apple's healthcare app, or at least they didn't last time I checked. Worth noting as well, not all apps available on the Play Store are compatible with the Wear OS version of the Watch 5 Pro when paired with an iPhone. You can however still view notifications, track basic fitness metrics, control music playback, and use some of the other features like watch faces and timers. Again, much like pineapple on pizza, you can do it, but you really shouldn't. To get serious for a second though, I could go on listing all the features you can and can't use with your iPhone, but to be honest, I wouldn't personally buy a Galaxy Watch if you own an iPhone. I'd go for the obvious choice, which is the Apple Watch. I'll leave some links to that down in the description if you want to try and find a cheaper deal on it. Next topic of interest, does the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro feature GPS? Can this watch navigate you out of a bad date? The GPS can try, but your wit might do better. In all seriousness though, the Watch 5 Pro supports both GPS and GLONASS satellite systems, which improves accuracy and signal acquisition when going off the beaten track. Building on this, it has route planning and navigation. You can use the watch to plan routes and navigate using turn-by-turn directions, and it also has real-time pace and distance tracking. The watch will display these metrics during and after your workout. Worth mentioning the trackback feature again, which is exclusive to the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. This basically enables your watch to navigate you back from where you came from if you get lost on a hike. Moving on to the next topic, does the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro have a speaker and microphone, and can you take calls? Yes, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro does have both a speaker and a microphone that allows you to take calls, listen to music, and use voice commands directly on your wrist. The speaker is located on the left side of the watch just below the display. It's small but produces clear and audible sounds for calls, music, and notifications, more than enough for what you'll likely be using it for. The microphone microphone is located on the right hand side of the watch next to the button. It picks up your voice fairly well so you can talk clearly during calls and use voice commands. Some ways you can actually make use of the microphone on your Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. You can answer calls directly on your wrist without having to take your phone out of your pocket. You can download music to your watch or stream it from Spotify or other music services, and you can use the Google Assistant or Samsung's Bixby to control your watch with your voice. And finally, in a similar fashion, you can use speech to text to send text messages on the fly. Next topic, how advanced is the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro sleep tracking? Well, it's so advanced it'll analyze your nightmares and even offer therapy in the morning. It doesn't do that. Galaxy Watch 5 Pro sleep tracking is considered advanced, offering a good mix of detailed data and actionable insights. I won't go into crazy detail as I actually did a dedicated video on sleep tracking a while back, which is definitely still relevant to the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. Feel free to open it in another tab after you've watched this video. As a quick breakdown though, it has automatic sleep detection, which detects when you fall asleep and wake up accurately. It has sleep stages tracking, which tracks light, deep, and REM sleep stages. Blood oxygen monitoring, which monitors your blood oxygen level during sleep, highlighting potential breathing issues, and then snoring detection and recording, something that I was personally absolutely mortified by when I did my test and can confirm works extremely well. It'll provide data on snoring frequency and loudness, helping identify sleep apnea risks. It also features advanced sleep analysis, giving you insights into sleep quality, including sleep efficiency, variability, and breathing rate. And if you want to use all this data, it features sleep coaching, which offers personalized sleep coaching tips based on your sleep data, helping you improve your sleep habits. And then lastly, to view all this data, it integrates with Samsung Health really well, which provides a pretty comprehensive overview of all the sleep data alongside other health metrics in one app. Next topic of interest, what is the BIA feature on the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro? So the BIA is an offshoot of the FBI. I'm kidding. The BIA stands for Bioelectrical Impedance Analysis sensor on the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. It uses bioelectrical impedance to analyze your body composition, giving you insights beyond just your weight. It sends a tiny, imperceptible electric current through your body to get this data, and based on how easily the current travels through your body, the sensor measures the resistance offered by different tissues. So different body tissues, muscle, fat, water, etc., conduct electricity differently. So by analyzing the resistance, the watch estimates the percentages of these tissues in your body. To be clear on exactly what the BIA measures, it will measure your body fat percentage, which is the percentage of body weight that is fat, skeletal muscle mass, which is the amount of muscle tissue in your body water percentage, which is obviously the proportion of your body weight that is water, and then from this, it will give you your basic metabolic rate, the estimated number of calories your body burns at rest. Next topic, is the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro worth it in 2024? I think quite obviously, yes, it's definitely worth it. Take the battery life, for example, it's actually better than the current Galaxy Watch 6. Don't get me wrong, it is a shame that we don't have the rotating bezel anymore like we did on previous versions, but if you're getting the watch to aid in your fitness, I think it's a solid bet at current prices, and it will continue to be for a good few years. Of course, you can consider the Galaxy Watch 4, which I actually think is still a very viable option too, but you might get a little bit more out of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro as this just hits that sweet spot. My review of the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro over the past couple of years of usage is almost perfect. I understand where technology is at the moment, and I think the Galaxy Watch 5 is at a perfect price point with a very generous set of features. My only tiny gripe is the lag I occasionally get, but as I do watch face episodes, I think that actually might be a problem on my part from downloading so many apps and watch faces, so this might be an issue that you guys don't experience. Next commonly asked question, what are the best watch bands for the Galaxy Watch 6, 5 Pro, and 5? Can you get third-party watch bands? Yes, you can. There's actually quite a few different retailers that sell them. A lot of them you can find on Amazon. Rather than walking you through them one by one, what I'm actually going to do is just leave some links in the description to 5 watch bands that I know to work with the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro and ones that I think are pretty good quality. Next though, see what I did to my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic to make it look a little bit more exciting. You can click the link in the top right corner now if you found this helpful. Subscribe and leave some feedback in the comment section to keep me motivated, as I have had a very long break from YouTube. For now though, I've been Alex, this has been Take It Easy, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.